Well, I mean, if you come in and say we're salami salesmen and I say we're looking to buy...
There he is! Yay!
Hello.
Hey there.
Hey.
Bravo.
Hi there, Rob. How are you?
I'm alright. I don't know what Skype's problem was, but hey, it seems to have...
You had to update because you were a bad and not a good.
So it wasn't even getting to that part. Like, you know how it does a little circle spinny thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it was doing that, and not actually. But hey.
Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody, from our first hour break. In the interim time, Rob has shown up playing Melody, who will be walking in after the fact, being sent with pizza or something to the rest of the team as they sit there planning their interesting job of infiltrating a Rubitol AG complex to steal a vehicle-mounted anti-aircraft weapon. And
without the Zamboni.
Without the Zamboni, which they had returned. And they will have to. They will also have to do some light industrial espionage after they meet with the Johnson in a week's time.
If you could run that by me one more time, I heard something stupid in there about the anti-vehicle weapon.
Yes, there is an anti-aircraft gun that is mounted upon a vehicle that the team has to steal, as well as plant data on Rumitol's mainframe.
We agreed to this.
Because they're being paid money.
Yeah, it was the second one that I was.
It's going to be a very good episode.
We would almost be resisting the plot, as it were.
Hey, that's our name!
I mean, hey, if you want to call back and say, you know what, never mind, I'm sure they will say, hey, no harm, no foul, keep the 20,000. I am positive it would go over just so well.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Oh, that sounds awesome. How many jumps can I do that for?
I hear Detroit's wonderful this time of year.
One.
What? And
Do
then
that
you're
for
dead.
exactly
I mean, 20,000 nice, right? Probably not.
It's enough to pay the bills.
I'll retire. Are we back?
We are
We're
indeed
back in the lab again.
Live and blabbing and recording and streaming all at the same time.
I love
We
it.
got bad skills.
So, if somebody could paint me a picture real quick of where this actually is.
Yes, hold on.
You have to steal an anti-aircraft weapon.
Right, I heard that part. That was the stupid part that got caught in my ear.
Data on Rumitol, which sounds like a cough
Okay,
syrup.
so that is downtown Seattle.
Okay.
We are roughly...
Like, that just looks like a bad circle, Zero.
We're roughly here.
That's a better circle.
That is a picture that has been drawn.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect, I know everything.
That everything here makes perfect sense now, except for nothing.
Your technicalities.
Wait, where'd it go?
He erased it because I was critiquing his art.
That was actually helping me. I'm not joking.
Well,
I don't know which one to be more concerned about, him or her.
there is a canvas in front of you. Use it as you will.
Zero's
Okay.
campus. He's a computer guy. Just beam maps right into my head.
We're a couple of years from that.
Oh.
Indeed we are. So,
Like-
Daymare has done some physical reconnaissance of the facility. Ash bought a suit. Zero bought a Zamboni. Ash and Daymare
Male
made
Ash
him return
bots.
it. And currently there is a plan for Zero to abuse the forgery rules that are in Shadowrun 5th Edition in order to make a temporary burner sin for Ash or Daymare to use in order to get a invitation onto the site so they can have a demonstration done.
Which then we will take it when it's supposed to leave at exactly the right time it's supposed to go. And
No,
so
that's
eloquently put
later
it.
on, after we know what kind of data we find on the mainframe. This is just us seeing what the inside looks like.
Okay.
So we're just rolling it as if I had been there the whole time.
Can I just
Okay.
go over and see?
Okay, so that's 6 successes on the forgery.
Okay, are you comfortable with that level of success?
I am comfortable with that level of success because I am not the one that will die inside of the fail.
Hey, here you
Your-
go. Here it is. Do you
Your
look like
body
this?
is safe.
Yes.
It's rank 1,
Okay, so with
and it doesn't look like you.
6 successes on a forgery test after a good hour and a half or 2 hours, of which to Zero is probably an eternity in Major Combat.
It does take a while.
It's like, wow, 5 seconds.
He has mocked up an identity and a basic purchasing history for one Lawrence J. Businessman.
We only have 216,000 minutes
Sorry.
to do this job.
Are you sure this is a real name? Yo, can't I just astral over there and see the inside? Or isn't that a good idea with a double A corp?
You can absolutely astral over there.
You totally can.
Please do. In fact, I encourage you to astral over there and have a look at things.
I'm encouraged. I'm flying.
Okay.
I'm Superman in it.
They call you Superman. Or are you there to rescue them? I guess not. Can
I
you
want
do-
to sense before I get
Please.
too.
Please do.
And then yes, if there's people to rescue, that'd be interesting. I don't know how I rescue them with my incorporeal form.
You'll just have to improvise.
Pre-edge dog. Pew.
Okay. Let's see that roll.
I'm doing it.
All right.
Counting.
We're waiting.
I'm doing
There's like all kinds of anticipation. You can't see it, but Calamity is on the edge of her seat.
I believe it.
She is. She's looking out the window.
What is your astral limit?
Oh, that's a good question. Astral limit looks like 7. Oh, Xaxes.
Okay. So with 7 successes, you see that the building is not warded. However, it looks like there is some sort of biological agent in the walls.
Mm.
Makes it kind of hard to see. There look to be spirits patrolling the astral along the perimeter. They look. To
That's no. That's a big deal.
They look to be spirits of fire.
Steve.
And Steve and his partner Steve are patrolling the outdoors. Their other partner Dave, the water spirit, is patrolling the harbor.
Ooh. Okay, so I can't get too close then. Can I get like different angles maybe? I'm sure he already has a good layout if I can't actually get closer.
If you,
Steve is pretty amenable.
if you want to roll your magic plus your stealth, you can try and sneak past them in the astral. That is actually a thing.
I'm a scared.
Just remember, though, his partner Steve is a bastard.
Yes. Steve is
Wait,
a nice one.
which Steve's partner, Steve?
Yes.
Wait, which one's Steve? Is that water or fire?
Steve and Steve are the fire spirits. Dave is the water spirit.
Okay.
I'm very pleased that you remembered I named him Dave.
Alright, let's do it. Let's try and sneak past. Fuck it. All I can do is die, right?
Because
Yes.
Steve is a goddamn legend.
I think we need a visual representation of Steve.
Let's
I can
edge
do
this
that.
shit.
We're on it.
Excellent.
Because I don't really like a 2. A 4 is better.
Okay.
Let's try and see if we can get through there. Not through, but wait till they patrol. Incorrect pathing.
So Steve and Steve seem to be patrolling in between the physical.
Oh god, am I dying? Is that me dying?
No, that's the physical representation of Steve.
Oh,
So
okay.
Steve and Dave are patrolling in between the physical hit squads that are on the grounds.
Right.
And
Okay.
by walking through a particularly dumb-looking troll with a MMG, you are able to sneak onto the grounds, and you're pretty sure that you weren't seen.
Ooh, nice. Cool. Pretty sure that I like that. Is there? You said there was a main complex and then a few warehouses on the outside.
More like maintenance sheds. They're not. None of them are very large. They look large
Okay.
enough probably to hold between 4 and 8 people, except for the pump house. It looks like it holds a couple of barrels of fuel, along with the pump.
Okay, let's assume we snuck to the actual main complex
Okay.
in case I have to skedaddle.
All right.
What's inside?
Okay. So, are you just walking in the front door?
Is there a roof access?
There is a roof access.
Let's do it. Let's do that one. That's better. Is there like a, what do they call it? Window awnings, I guess? Or is it,
Yes. In fact, you could walk in directly through a window if you so desire.
let's just look first, and then we'll see.
Okay. Give me a sensing roll.
Sense, yes. Will do.
That's very nice. Are you comfortable with that level of success?
I am.
Okay. So you happen to glance in, and as you come in through the windows, you see that you are in kind of like an office cubicle space type of area. There aren't many people here because it looks like you're doing this after the sun has gone down, so most people have gone home
Yes.
for the day.
That's for sure.
There is some cleaning crew that are doing cleaning things up on the top floor there. Plenty of electronic paper and stuff about. You can't read anything that's on there. Although you do see that in the walls themselves, like it's got that biological matter in between the walls, so you can't pass through so easily.
What is that exactly? Like, that's just for
With
magical,
yes, with 5 successes, you know that
deterrent, I guess.
yeah, it is. It is basically it makes it more difficult for astral forms to pass through. It's a cost-effective version of kind of warding the area.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, this area really seems like they prefer active defenses, like guards with guns and spirits, rather than passive defenses.
Sure. Okay. That's cool. I'm gonna, if I have to make a roll, that's cool, but I'm gonna make a mental, I guess, note so that I can, convey it to the group. I
Okay.
don't know if that requires anything.
No, you can remember that for later.
Cool. Oh no, what's happening? Okay. We're making a wind spirit now. And you said there's 2 fires and a water, right?
So far you've seen 2 fires and a water outside. Inside, you haven't seen anything yet.
Okay, I don't feel like I need to go inside. Unless there's blind spots from the roof.
I mean, I guess there are.
Oh, okay. Well... So do I see any rooms, I guess, from the roof that I can't see from here and I would have to go inside?
You are not able to see the first and second floors from where you are. You would have to actually like go in and try and sink through the floors or go through the elevator or the stairwell or something. And then there is also the vehicle bay that you have not yet seen inside of.
Is the vehicle bay just like the basement floor, or is it like actually different?
It is an
area
attached
completely.
building about the size or the height of the building. It's about 3 stories tall. Looks kind of like a hangar.
Okay, let's go sneak over to the vehicle bay area.
Okay, you can give me a magic plus sneak roll.
Yep. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I'm okay with that.
Are you comfortable with that level of success?
Yes.
Okay. So you sneakily, astrally make your way over to the vehicle bay, and you know that there's some resistance phasing through the wall, as if you're passing through a living being. It's kind of difficult.
Because of the biomatter.
Right, because of the biomatter. But you are able
Okay.
to go in, and the first thing you do note is that on the astral plane, there is what looks to be an air spirit that is patrolling within the vehicle bay.
On the physical plane, okay. But
No,
he
on
can.
the astral plane.
Oh, on the astral. So, so we can see each other. And
God damn it, Bob.
Yes. You
No,
can
Bob
see
was
each
there
other,
the whole time.
although right now Bob the air spirit is facing away from you.
Okay, good. I'm going to. What's the rest of the? What you call it? No, don't draw an earth spirit. I don't want there to be an earth spirit.
Too late. There's an air spirit.
Wait, where is he? He's behind me.
You won't know until he engulfs you.
Okay. So quickly, I want to just. I don't want to spend too much time in here. Can I just get a mental image? Is it?
Sure.
It's just a docking bay for vehicles, right? I mean, That's not-
Basically, yeah. Give me one more. System
Two.
roll.
it's silly, too crazy. All right.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
So you weren't able to like actually read anything that might be happening on any monitors or anything, but the building is mostly given over to 3 actual vehicles that are inside. One of which looks to have a large 4-barrel gun on it. One of which looks to have a missile pod on it, and one of which looks to have a large bore cannon on it. The vehicles
Okay.
themselves aren't wheeled; they look like tracked or something. They look like they're on skids, and the vehicles look like they are amphibious.
So, like they're half submarines or something, or they actually literally look, organic.
No, they look like they could travel on the water as well as land.
Sure. Okay, that's what you mean. Cause that'd be weird. But it's Shadowrun, so I don't know. All right. Let's before that air spirit decides to be mean. Let's skedaddle out of here. Back to where I came.
All right, give me one more stealth roll, please.
Yeah.
Magical sneaking.
I don't like doing this. It feels lowish. All right, I have to edge that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So instead of going out the way that you came, you
Oh,
just
no.
blast straight out through the ceiling and then go through the astral airspace until you return to your body. And you are supremely confident that you were not spotted, just like Supermaning out.
Yeah, nice. Okay. I wish I got a look at the other places, but. All right, I'll relay what I found out to team.
Okay. So team, you now know what Lash knows.
All right. Well, at least we know where we're going to be looking.
It's confirmed to be in the motor pool.
No, not a leaf spirit.
Collect the whole
Please.
set.
Follow me back. Catch them all.
So, Ash,
Yes.
Me? What?
on your
Huh?
little trip inside, you're going to be asking to see some of their crew-served equipment and demonstrations there, and we're not going to be going for anything near our actual target. I just want you to see what's on the inside, how they operate, how many people there are. But while Ash, as he'll motion to other Ash, was able to tell us what's on the astral, we still need to see how they respond to people that are not them being on site.
I designated them Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Which one is which?
Very important question, that.
Okay. So I should tell them I'm there for
Crew-served weapons.
crew served weapons, and I'm with which corporation?
I don't know.
Any-
Make one up.
Um,
Anyone that
I
is
feel
not
like
here.
this should probably be something that coincides with the sin I'm carrying.
You're absolutely correct. One would think that there's a, or at least that John T. businessman.
You are a member of Axis Arms.
Axis Arms it is. Axis Arms
Yes.
is located in lovely
Seattle.
Seattle. Okay.
Yes.
And
It is
Axis
an unrated corporation.
and
They're
Axis
specialized in weaponry of high caliber, heavy weaponry.
And
Therefore,
I
they will be interested in crew-served weapons and large caliber firearms.
Okay, so I'm looking for crew served weapons, mounted crew served weapons probably, and firearms. Big firearms. The bigger the better.
The caliber needs to at least be 50.
Okay. Hold on. Let me write this down so I don't F this up, which is just the type of thing I would do. 50 cal, crew served weapons. Is that too, do you think it's going to bring up too many questions if I ask for vehicle mounted crew served weapons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will shut my face then.
It's
that-
gotta be at
that's
least
for later on when-
7 millimeters.
Yes. It needs at least 5 barrels.
And if it spins, then it's perfect.
Okay, if you guys keep teasing me, that is the character I will play as I walk in, so be careful what you wish for.
Okay.
Uh,
Will he be trying to use Zamboni?
Either plan's
God
gonna
damn
fail.
it.
I do need to
That'd
know
be great. if
where
he
the
was trying-
Zamboni came from.
I honestly don't know. I thought we were gonna
I-
use it for some reason, and then I don't know. if it
So
was a
my
joke or
original
not.
plan, I said we should dress up. We should just do the classic and dress up like janitors, and then hide it on our cleaning cart on the way out. And somebody said that after be a hell of a cleaning cart, and I said we'll bring a Zamboni. And then Pulse is like, wait a minute, this plan's got legs. And Zero took us at our word and actually bought a Zamboni for us real quick.
Yeah, and then we gave it back or something.
And then you
I had to
gave
pay
it
I had to pay a $200 restocking fee. Damn it!
Yeah, kind of glad I missed that.
Yeah, it was funny.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pony up a little bit more out of this 20 thou, and I'm gonna rent
Be
a
all for generous with our money.
I am gonna rent a limo. So I show up at this place in my Mortimer of London, stepping out
You
of a
mean a
limousine.
town car?
I mean, yeah, I mean like a town car. Yeah, it's not like a stretch limo, but I want to be picked up and dropped off by a fancy car.
Okay.
I don't think they should see me driving up in like an '83 Chevette. Is what I'm saying.
If only we knew somebody with a fancy car.
funny that.
You know, it's okay. We don't know. Better to rent a limo and be less traceable.
You could be a chauffeur.
Admittedly, the bright yellow is very easily traced.
Well, do I need a chauffeur? Because I would love a chauffeur.
Can I? Maybe I shouldn't do it.
Sigh.
I get all excited, and then I'm like, maybe.
Aye.
I'll drive for you.
Okay, and will I need someone to come along with me? I'm looking at Dame Air.
Can you come along with
we
me,
only have one
please?
fake ID.
Okay.
I'll
I'll
be in
fly
here the
solo.
entire time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I take out the crystal. Will you be helping too?
Confirmed.
Solid. Stick the crystal in my pocket. I'm pumped about this. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so
And what's my serious fake name?
Lawrence.
Bob Boberson, Man of International Mystery.
No, because Laughlin does not have the accent required for that.
Whoa. Which accent do I need to do? Because I can do accents. You want Russian? I can do Russian.
No, this
For you
is-
today, make special deal. 2 rifles, price of 1. Come on. Lay it on me.
No, this is
That was pretty good.
This is a Confederate accent,
Yeah.
like heavy. Like we're talking Natchez, Mississippi.
Okay, I don't want to whip out my super offensive. The only thing more offensive than my southern accent is my Asian accent, so why don't I just stick with normal
This is why.
normal Seattlean?
This is
Normal
why you're
Moabby?
not Bob Opperson.
Yes.
Okay, let's say my name is... Let's go with
James.
James... Let me go with
Telestria.
James
James
I'm gonna-
Mayfield.
the third.
I'm going to push the button. Henry D.
Mayfield.
Shaw.
James Mayfield. That's it.
Okay, so you are James Mayfield of Apex Arms, a Seattle-based company. Interested in seeing crew-served, high-caliber heavy weapons.
Okay, and Crystal, could you mock me up like a fake business card real quick? Like a AR business card?
It's not just
It's part of the
crystal,
deal.
it's mocking.
Is that your first name, Crystal Zero, or is where
Okay,
your
I
last
sorry, I
name
say
Zero
Crystal. Sorry, Crystal. I'm like, Crystal, can you use your magic to make me an AR business card?
Zero has no response.
Well, I'm assuming in the future people don't walk around with paper business cards. They'd walk around with like AR business cards.
It depends. I mean, like the higher end corporate people probably would have paper, just because it has that, vintage old world charm to it.
Well, luckily I'm from a shitty corporation.
Yes,
So
that would
we
be
don't have
part
to
of
worry
your
about that.
forgery.
Okay. Perfect. I have a shitty AR business card. All right, I'm ready to go. So I hop in the limo and we drive on over. Or, well, do we drive on over?
Job
Hey,
all over.
I'm just telling the
Mrs.
story
Off.
here. You're going to tell me what all you.
I was waiting for Mrs. Oz to tell me if we were driving on over.
Oh,
Yes, we can do that. I'm sorry, my throat hurts a lot and I don't like to talk.
Womp, womp, womp. Sorry to hear that. Okay, well, we roll on up and...
at what time are you doing this?
I like to get a jump on things, so I would like to arrive at 9:30 a.m.
God damn it.
I'm sleeping.
Fuck you, man.
Well, okay.
I'm a Shadowrunner, and I gotta wake up at 9:30. What's this
Well,
shit?
If she is to be your driver, shouldn't she also have a nice suit outfit?
You guys made me
Oh,
buy
I'm
it.
sorry.
Well, all right.
Well, she can also just stay in the car,
Stay in the car.
Well, I feel like I would, because she doesn't have an ID, I feel like the main thing would be if I really screw the pooch here, she could, like, drive through the glass windows, and I could hop in the car and we could make a break for it or something. But
She's not your driver. She came with the car.
I sleepily munch on Melody, the pizza Melody brought.
Okay, I'm ready
Yo,
to go.
I'm in class the next day.
I'm hopping out
fine.
of the
Still
car
left
and I'm
the
walking up to the
ish.
building.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
I'm walking up to the building.
Professionals.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, I don't care.
So it is 9:30 in the morning. Dash is stepping up to the perimeter fence. Melody is an applied thaumaturgy, taught by one Roy Hinkle. The laces were in.
Hinkley.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with
The
that.
laces were in.
Um,
Jeez, oh man.
All right, so you walk up to the security gate, and there is a guard there in what looks to be a soft armor suit and sunglasses, and he looks very tactical, and he looks you over, Dash. Says, "May I help you?"
Yes, I am. My name is Mr. Mayfield. I represent Apex Arms. I was supposed to be seeing someone today about some possible purchases.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Well, no. See, he is Dash, and you are Lash. Dash and Lash.
No, I'm just Ash, because he's Dash.
Okay, that works too. So the security guard is going through and says, "Are you sure? Because I don't see anything here."
You know, it's possible that someone forgot to call someone. I'm very sorry about that. Is there someone I could see? I'm representing a company. We're looking to buy some crew-served weapons.
Can you give me a con roll?
Sorry, what was that?
Can I get a con roll, please?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I think you're nice at.
Let me just double check what that number is.
I think it was 26 or something. If
Do it
you
a plus
spend-
4.
No, I'm not going to edge this one. I
Okay.
I can make it past Grumpy McSecurity Guard.
Are
if I
you
need to
sure?
edge this, I'll post edge it if I'm in trouble.
Well,
See, he
can have
just has an epiphany.
the additional 4 successes from Daymare's earhole assist.
I think I'm okay with 9 hits. Oh, I didn't even use the extra ones Daymare gave me.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, that
That's
Probably good.
11 hits.
Okay. So you spit out your story about somebody not calling when they were supposed to, and the guard nods and says, "Yeah, no, we get that all the time. Let me see if one of the sales representatives is in and willing to do a short sale here."
That would be great. Thank you very much.
And after a minute or two of making you stand outside in the Seattle day, the guard opens his window back up and says, "Yeah, Mr. Mayberry. Turns out that one of our sales guys is just coming in, and he's more than excited to meet with you. His name is Mr. Charles Graber. And let me go ahead and," he said, "to buzz you in."
Excellent. Thank you very much.
So that gate slides open, and there's that 150-meter walk to the building.
All right, now walk right on over.
All right. So as you reach the front door, there is a human gentleman walking out. He looks to be in his late 30s. And he's dressed in a fairly nice suit, not quite as respectable as yours, but it's still fairly nice. And he walks right up and shakes your hand and says, "Mr. Mayfield, I presume?"
Yes. And your name is?
"Charles Graber. Mr. Charles Graber, it is a pleasure to meet you," and he will shake your hand.
Nice to meet you. I represent Apex Arms. I was sent here just to get some preliminary kind of ideas. We're looking for some crew-served weapons, large caliber machine guns, things of that nature, 50 cal and up.
Well, we certainly do have plenty of items that we can show you that are from our security catalog. Apex Arms. I don't recall ever hearing that company before. Are you new to Seattle?
No, we've been here for a while. We're Seattle-based.
Oh, interesting. Well,
It is a small A-rated corporation. Oh, I'm sorry, unrated corporation.
I wouldn't say that if I was from an unrated corporation.
Yes, you would.
Do corporations usually, like, undersell themselves
it
and
goes
talk
like
shit?
It goes like this. There are unrated corporations, then there are A-rated corporations, double A, and triple A.
Yes, but, like, if you run a shitty sandwich shop, you don't open with, hey, we're the shitty sandwich shop, you know? You just open with, we're a sandwich shop.
It's not saying that you're
What if that's
a
your
shitty
thing?
company. It's
You
saying
gotta
that your
shit
company... I'm not even talking more. Go ahead.
so what you gonna do?
So the whole idea is that you're not going to oversell, especially when being an A-rated corporation has certain like legal delineations. Is the
Okay,
thing.
got it.
Yeah,
We're an
you're not
unrated
international yet.
corporation.
Yeah, I was just joking. Sorry.
So I say to him, we're an unrated corporation.
Oh, all right. Well, that is not a problem. We are happy to sell to anyone of any rating.
Excellent.
Even to private collectors who are equipping their own security forces, as the case may be. So, if you are looking for something in the crew-served area, are you searching for static fields, or are you searching for something with some mobility to it?
You know, we'd probably be looking mostly for static, but if I could go ahead and take a look at the mobility as well, that'd probably be. I just kind of want to get a general sense of what you guys have and just sort of see what'll work for us.
All right, all right. I think we can make something happen. How about you follow me inside here, and we'll go ahead and head down to the testing range.
That'd be excellent. Perfect.
All right. So he leads you inside, and as you walk in, it is one of those open foyers, and there is, of course, a uniformed security guard that is at the desk, and there is a somewhat attractive secretary doing secretary things.
Giggity.
And they give you the once-over as you walk by. As you are led towards the bank of elevators that is always where elevators are, which is behind the receptionist desk. And it pops open, and Mr. Graber pushes the button to go to the basement.
Can I judge intentions and see if he's trying to kill me?
Sure.
Because when anybody presses the elevator button to go to the basement, that makes me a little bit nervous.
Or it's their secret area and they trust you completely and we're gonna take the thing.
He trusts me to touch his secret area.
Yes.
5 hits.
That's exactly
Yes.
what I said.
Oh my goodness. So
Are you
with
okay?
5 successes, you can
Also,
tell
does he believe my bullshit? Is probably even more important.
he's suspicious, but he's also interested in making a sale. He really doesn't care who somebody is. He just wants to sell some weapons. So he's going to be wary, but is he out to murder you? No, he's not. He would have
Okay.
just told the security guards to open fire, and that would have been that. Because do
Got
keep in
it.
mind they're a double A rated corporation, which means that you are on extraterritorial property.
And Steve, Dave, Bob, William, and Emma will punched you or
Right.
something.
You may be searched by Emma the Plant Spirit.
I love plant spirit.
Who doesn't?
I know, right?
Okay, ready for this basement action?
All right. So the door pops open to the basement, and it looks much like most basements do, with the darker walls, thick concrete, pipes running overhead. Give me a perception check.
Okay, I can do that. You know what? I better. I have 4 edge. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna edge this. No, not yet. 3 hits.
Are you comfortable with that level of success?
So this is the area where the weapons are kept.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll post edge that.
Okay.
Wow, that was some great edge.
All right. So, with 4 successes on magical theory and traditions, what tradition would you use? Earth, wind, fire, water, and plant. Captain Planet. Man, nobody laughed. That sucked.
Because you got it wrong.
What? Okay. What am I supposed to
Yeah,
have? A beating heart?
It was supposed to be.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
God.
Don Cheadle's
I
Captain
went to a
Planet.
Catholic school. This is a divergent. I went to a Catholic school, and they had like this big meeting when I went there because I was trying to date this one girl, and so I was there, and they had this big meeting, and they were discussing Captain Planet and the Planeteers, how they were actually like a satanic influence because they were teaching the children about the elements of earth, wind, water, and fire. And I'm compulsive to the point where I was almost asked, "What about hearts?" I was like, "Nope." I just like shut up because I didn't want to lose points. I was being good. But anyway, so yeah, they were talking about how it's evil and satanic because they're teaching us about elements. And they forgot heart, so you got it wrong. It's important to get it right.
Okay.
Yeah, done.
I'm sorry.
Done.
I'll give you a laugh. Ha 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 ha. That was nice.
So,
Sorry. So look for
yeah.
Can I be heart?
Yes, heart is an awesome.
not anymore.
I do. What? He was the most broken. He basically mind control things.
So, there are several traditions. No one tradition would use all of them, but there are probably 3 magicians on staff who are combined will use all of those. At least 3, probably 5. So 3 successes on perception. Excellent roll, Dash. That was great. You can smell propellant. Like it's definitely got that cordite smell. So there is definitely a firing range here, and then you can also hear the muffled sounds of automatic weapons fire. So as Charles leads you along the hallway and leads you towards a PPE cabinet, he hands you a pair of safety glasses and then a big old pair of ear protectors. And he says, these have radios on the inside, so we'll be able to communicate audibly while this is going on, but the sound of gunfire is going to be masked. These do get really loud. And he seems kind of excited.
I give him a big old smile myself, and I say thank you, and I put my earmuffs on and put my goggles on.
Okay. And he'll lead you through a set of double doors, and there is a pretty sizable firing range. You're talking maybe 20, 25 lanes. There are all sorts of targets set up, and some of these lanes are somewhat larger than others. All sorts of weapons are being fired, from the smallest of pistols to the largest of man-held machine guns. And then some of the larger lanes also look like they've got turret-mounted weaponry. And they're like on sliders and going back and forth, and there's some big 6-barreled rotating monstrosity that's sending machine gun rounds downrange. So really is this like Ares Light.
I'm going to kind of mimic his excitement, and I get a big smile on my face, and I stop, and I just kind of take a big, deep breath in. There's nothing else that smells quite like that, huh?
Oh, yes, indeed. This is truly, truly wonderful. So let me first show you over here, and he just starts you at the bottom of the list with the pistols.
Okay, I'm going to listen to him and nod attentively and give him like the I'm totally paying attention eyes as I'm trying to kind of scope out everything I can and see if there's any type of vehicle-mounted weaponry.
Give me a perception check.
All right, this time I will edge it preemptively because no more effing up.
I like
Make
it.
sure I do this correct. Yes, that is my roll. Okay. And exploding sixes. Oh, shit. Sorry. $11 hits. There we go.
All right.
Only 11.
So I can see into the future.
Right. So you peel back space and time, and the
Puzzle
items
peeling back
that
space
you
and time.
really want to see aren't here. But are there weapons that can be mounted on vehicles? Yes, definitely. Pretty much anything in here is either man portable or vehicle mounted, or could be vehicle mounted with the greatest of ease.
Okay. But definitely not the thing we're looking for at all. Womp,
Right.
womp, womp.
Definitely not the thing you want right now.
Okay. And also I'm looking around for any other, like, secure access doors, things like that, that would lead to an area with more top secrety or more, bigger firepower, vehicle-mounted firepower.
Sure. So there is a set of high security doors that are on either side of the firing range. One of which seems to lead towards a armory room where they keep and maintain all of these weapons when they're not being used. And the other one seems like it would go to another set of firing ranges in the basement.
Okay. How far am I from those doors?
You are probably about 25 meters.
Okay. And are there any empty lanes that are close by that?
Yes, there are.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look over at Charles and say, "Yeah, why don't we try out one or two of these guys real quick? No reason not to while we're here. You know what I mean?"
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, why don't you step on over here, and we'll go ahead and get you started up.
Here, let's And is that near the doors I need?
Nowhere near the doors you need.
Nowhere near the doors. Here, why don't we get? I just don't like to fire when other guys are right next to me. Can we do it over there?
Yeah, sure, that's not a problem.
Perfect. All right, so I walk real near the security doors, and I'm gonna see if there's. They don't have windows on them or anything. I'm assuming.
No, they do not. They are...
Womp womp womp. Okay, I'm gonna look at what type of lock they have.
This is a maglock with, it looks like an RFID chip reader.
Okay. And I'm also going to start looking, sort of like subtly looking at everybody's badges and what type of badges they have and whatnot.
Okay. Well, we'll go right off the 11 successes because that was pretty
Okay.
fantastic. So they all have picture IDs with all the picture on them. First name is small, last name is larger, and it looks like there's an RFID tag in those. Most people have them hanging off of a pocket or their belt. Some people have them on lanyards around their necks, but it looks like old tech with RFID tags inside encoded in the plastic. So they just run it near the reader, and the doors will unlock.
Okay. I want to look around for the 3 or 4 highest ranking people in the room. Oh shit, and by palming. I'm going to do that anyway. Just going to look around
Okay.
for the people.
So, of the highest ranking people, it looks like there is a security guard who's got some sort of fancy emblem on his lapel, who might be like the head security goon. probably like a commissar or like a major general or something. Who knows what these tsunami types call themselves? Second person would probably be Mr. Graber himself. It looks like he does have an executive badge. And beyond those two, there really isn't anybody who have the credentials to probably get through that door.
Okay, and he had to, Charles, he swiped his card to get into this room?
To get into this room, he did not have to.
Okay, and did he swipe him at the elevator?
He did not.
Okay, I'm going to DNI to Daymare. How bad of an idea is it for me to try to steal this guy's badge?
Absolutely terrible. We're not here to do anything like that.
Okay, I get ambitious when I'm doing
We're just
recon.
here to look.
I get ambitious when I'm doing recon.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to just sort of see if there's anything else I should see about these doors or these badges, and then I'm going to shoot some guns.
So you were pretty sure that Zero could probably hack the door if need be, but you have no idea
Absolutely.
what rating of the host is or anything like that.
Okay.
That is all stuff that Zero would be able to know and find out, and not for you.
Okay, and can I tell how close by? Actually, I guess Zero's an AI, so never mind.
He is everywhere and nowhere.
Got it. Okay, well, yeah, I guess that, unless Daymare has any words of wisdom for me.
Nope. We're seeing mostly what we want to see. See if you can get down any further if you can, but otherwise, this is exactly what we needed.
Okay, so without tipping, well, I guess my face, is totally fine. I'm going to assume we, shoot guns for between 10 and 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do my best to look really enthusiastic and kind of get this guy pumped up because he seemed like he was ready to get pumped up about shooting anyway.
Sure, give me a performance roll.
Okay. And, oh god, you gotta love those group skills. Yeah, I'm not going to edge this because I only have 2 edge left and I want to save it for a rainy day. 4 hits on 15 dice.
Okay, well, that's about normal.
Not for me, it isn't.
So, you make an effort to seem enthused and stuff. Charles seems a little suspicious still. He feels like it's kind of lackluster, almost like if they're trying to waste his time or something. But he goes through and shows you progressively cooler weapons as it goes through, sniper rifles, getting into the larger, the 50 cal anti-material rifles that Rurmatal makes. And then he also talks about the rocket launchers and grenade launchers that they do produce, but that requires a special special demonstration.
Special demonstration.
Right.
We are maybe looking to buy... We'd probably want 1 or 2 grenade launchers and a mounted rocket launcher. Is that something we could look at today?
Today, no. For something like that, my secretary would have to get in contact with your corporation. We would have to set up a particular day in order to clear the outdoor range and set up the targets for the demonstration.
Got it.
Something like
Okay.
that. We try
Absolutely.
and have an industry day every month. Unfortunately, that day has recently passed. In order to do a special one, we would have to take some extra time and kind of get a guarantee on purchase contracts before we were able to get that set up.
Totally understandable. Real quick, can I hear anything from beyond the set of double doors?
You cannot.
I cannot. This guy's already suspicious enough. I would like to say something about those doors, but I think that's going to get me caught, so I'm going to shut my face.
Okay.
All right, and I assume our tour ends sort of normally,
Yes, it does.
and I say, I'll make sure to stay in touch, and thank you very much.
Well, thank you for coming by. I'm sorry we couldn't show you what you truly wanted, but we'll go ahead and get in contact with your secretary staff, and we will get a demonstration set up.
Oh no, definitely. I think definitely some of those 50 cals for sure.
Well, all right.
And with that, off I go.
Okay.
Nice.
I feel like that was 20 minutes that could have been 4 minutes, but anyway. Sorry, guys.
That's all good.
It's all right.
You're fine.
As we have been going for another hour, let's go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break so I can go to the bathroom. Grab your snackies and be back at 10 after, all right?
But I don't want to.
Well, too bad.
Okay.